I'm at the studio with Jack. It's me, Jack. I think T Nutty was there, and they had the little syrup. They sipping on syrup, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, Jack, I want to taste that. Give me a little cup. Man, this dude gave me this cup. I drunk that stuff. I didn't even drink all of it, but I drunk it. Didn't do nothing.
Really?
I'm like, Jack, I didn't put nothing in that cup. I had soda
He was
and
looking
some
out for
Jolly
you.
Ranchers.
He
Yeah.
was looking out for you. He was being big brother. So when you and Messy Marv, y'all did Bonnie and Clyde, how did you connect with Messy?
Well, I knew Marv and them since they was young. Well, I think like Quinn probably was like 16, but
Right.
you know, I did verses with them back then, and then Marv was doing that album. That album was actually supposed to be with somebody else.
Mm.
So I had came to him. Oh, Marv was like, Marv, come to the studio, and I'm recording this album. I went to the studio. I'm in there. He's recording his verses. I had in my mind, because I'm very spiritual, and I can see things sometimes before they happen. And I was like, I'm gonna be on this album. Like I seen it in my head. The next day, Marv called me like, Marv, come get on. Let's do this project. Period. Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah.
And so I wrote all my raps that same day and spit them, and that's how that album got done.
Wow. Who'd y'all put that out through?
Frisco Street Show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, and then, of course, Marv going through what he's going through now, and wishing him the best, sending him, healing energy. Did you see at that time any remnants of that or evidence of whatever, I'm assume it's drugs at that time?
Well, I think a lot of, I ain't gonna put that on everybody from the Bay, but a lot of Bay Area artists, I know they had like been getting high, since like high school and shit, like it was a thing to do, but I never seen anything like, some
that
crazy shit might
down that
happen or
road. Wow.
No.
Wow. Yeah.
No, Marv was one of the coolest cats ever.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. I remember meeting Messy Marv back as far as the 90s, like early, mid 90s, And when I had seen kind of in recent years, just kind of the trajectory of what had,
so sad.
it was sad. I was like, damn. And I think with Marv, again, I'm not a doctor, so I'm not going to attempt to diagnose him. But I almost felt like some of it was in all drugs, maybe some mental things going on, maybe just depression getting on top of it. You know what I mean?
Never know. Or somebody could have gave him something
Exactly.
that wasn't cool.
Yeah.
Ultimately,
That's kind of what I'm thinking. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, but I hate that for him.
Yeah, me too. And then you did the album with Jacka too, right?
Jack and Husalah.
Yeah. How did that come about?
Shoot, we was just like, let's do a project.
Yeah.
Period.
So
And,
same way.
Same way, yeah.
Okay.
We was like, let's do a project. And the mob figures, man, they are just all so dope to me. But
what was it like being in the studio with Jacka? Rest in peace.
Oh, Jacka, Jack was young life. Jacka was always like very, like he treated me almost like royalty, kind of like how he would treat his mom, or what I'm saying, like something like that. Like he always was very respectful. I remember one time I was at the studio with Jack. It's me, Jack. I think T Nutty was there, and they had the little syrup. They sipping on syrup, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, Jack, I want to taste that. Give me a little cup. Man, this dude gave me this cup. I drunk that stuff. I didn't even drink all of it, but I drunk it. Didn't do nothing.
Really?
I'm like, Jack, I didn't put nothing in that cup. I had soda
He was
and
looking
some
out for
Jolly
you.
Ranchers.
He was looking out for you. He was being big
He was
brother.
waiting on it.
Yeah. So I don't know. Jack always was just good people with positive energy. It's like when he met you, he could see what you needed. You know how some people are like, I'm kind of like that. He could just see like, okay, this is how I got to be with this person. And,
Right.
So he was always very caring and respectful.
Nice. And also, you got a chance to work with Big Lurch.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, I ain't gonna go too deep into the story, but yeah, Lurch and I was around each other a lot. And so I got to know him real good. Like Lurch would sit and talk to me,
Really?
and tell me about his life and
Yeah.
all these different things. And so that was a crazy
Yeah.
situation.
So being that you knew Lurch, as you say, maybe personally, the situation that came about with him, was that shocking to you, or is that something that?
Yeah, that was very shocking. I mean, that Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't have ever predicted anything like that.
Right.
Yeah, that was
Right.
yeah.
And I'm asking for a reason because I know so it's safe to say the situation that happened with Big Lurch was that's substance induced. That's not who he is.
Yeah, well, I would think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
This is my analysis. Yeah, I would say it probably was more. I don't even know the whole story actually.
Yeah.
I don't know if he did it or not. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But
You
so
know the story, but you don't
yeah,
know
I don't know the
the
intricacies of
truth.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Do you still keep in contact with him?
I actually not like that, but
Mhm.
Mike called me probably was about a couple of years ago with
Mhm.
Lurch on the phone, so I got to chop it up with him for a minute.
Okay. Now
hmm
he's well.
Yeah, I don't. We
Okay.
didn't speak for that long, but he
Okay.
sounded like he was in good spirits.
Okay.